The rise of Rome's first emperor. In 29 BC, Octavian returned to Rome as a celebrated hero. The entire city welcomed him as the man who restored peace after years of brutal civil war. But Octavian knew the truth. Public love in Rome never lasted long. Many victorious generals before him had risen to fame, only to fall victim to conspiracy and betrayal. So Octavian made a shocking announcement before the Roman Senate and the people. He said, "I return all my powers to you. Let the Republic be restored." The senators were stunned. They knew Octavian commanded the loyalty of the strongest army in the world. He had limitless wealth and overwhelming public support. If he wanted, he could make himself a dictator that very day. But Octavian was smarter than that. He knew that openly seizing power could make him another Julius Caesar, assassinated for ambition. So he chose a subtler path. The Senate rushed into an emergency session. They refused his offer to step down. Instead, they begged him to take more authority, exactly as he had planned. After days of negotiation, a new political order emerged. Octavian kept the position of consul, but he was also granted tribunician power, the right to veto any decision of the Senate. Most importantly, he was given imperium, the supreme command of all Roman armies. And then came the most iconic moment. The Senate awarded him a new title, Augustus, meaning the revered one. It carried almost divine meaning. This is how Octavian, now Augustus, became Rome's first emperor, not in name, but in absolute reality. He avoided the title king because Romans hated that word, but he held all the power of one. Under Augustus, Rome entered a new era. He professionalized the military, guaranteeing regular pay and retirement benefits. From now on, soldiers served not just the state, but the emperor himself. He reorganized the provinces, reduced corruption, and built an efficient civil administration. He promoted art, architecture, and literature. Poets like Virgil, Horace, and Ovid flourished under his rule. Augustus once said, "I found Rome a city of bricks, and I left it a city of marble." But though his empire grew stronger, his personal life was filled with tragedy. His daughter Julia rebelled against his strict moral code. The heirs he groomed, his grandsons, died young, one after another. In his final years, Augustus looked at his empire and saw greatness, but within his own family, only loss. In his final years, Augustus looked at his empire and saw greatness, but in his own family, only loss. At the age of 76, in a villa at Nola, the first emperor of Rome took his last breath. His final words were, "Have I played my part well? Then applaud me as I exit." After his death, the Senate declared him a god. But his true legacy lived on, a peaceful, organized, and powerful Roman Empire that would last for centuries. And with Augustus ended the story of a man, and began the golden age of an empire, Pax Romana, 200 years of Roman peace.